Okay, here's the completed, assembled Squareback 26, and I've had a total of 3 rides on this now, and I like it. It cruises really smooth. The frame, the quality of the welds, the thickness of the tube, the aluminum main frame, and then the steel front fork holds up really well. It's very rigid. Makes it a little bit harder to wheelie with and manual with, just because it's so rigid. There's not a lot of flex to it, but it does feel very light, and like I said, it just rides real smooth. Definitely different than my 24-inch Redline cruiser, my PL 24. It's nice. I'm looking forward to spending some time on this. Happy with the quality of construction. I'm psyched that I've got a 3-piece cranks. I've never had the flake cranks. I always wanted them as a kid, so it's cool. Stem is nice. Handlebars are pretty cool. Got a nice bend and sweep to them. Brake works fantastic. It's actually maybe even a little too, grabby. Like when you're trying to wheelie and you touch the rear brakes, it immediately brings you right down, kind of slams you down. So not sure how you could better adjust that, but if you were to go down a fairly steep hill, you're gonna need, only having one brake system. That's one of the problems I have on my other, my standard cruiser, is it just has a rear brake on it, and when I hit some steep hills, I have a hard time stopping with it sometimes. So tires on this bike are okay. They're low tread, so they glide really smooth. I don't know what you want to call them, but the yellow walls I'm not too crazy about, so I might swap them out at some point. And I might get some red pedals for this too, just to make it jump out a bit more. It's a little hard to wheelie. This frame is so stiff, it's so rigid. You've got to be perfect with balancing it to keep it upright. Once you find the sweet spot, it's nice. I think it's supposed to be 28 pounds all total, somewhere around there. Right, it's nice. It's a little tough to manual and wheelie just because the frame is so rigid. It's all aluminum and welded pretty nice, so it's very stiff, and there's not a lot of flex to the frame, so it takes a little while to find that sweet spot where you can really get it up and find that balancing point and maintain it. Once you're there, the wheelie is really nice, but it's just finding that sweet spot, which is a little difficult. This is my only my 3rd time riding it, so I'm still getting used to it. But it's definitely a lot bigger. The cruiser that I have is I don't know, feels sportier, where this feels more like a kind of like maybe a mountain bike feel. Definitely different. I like it. It's just crafted so well and rides so nice. I think it's going to be a great campus cruiser.